Alright, there we go. It's Saturday. We're live back on Battlefield 1. Oh, the joys. Oh, the fun. Let me quickly ping the Discord to let them know that I'm live. You can join Discord free from the description on YouTube or the tab on, or tile rather, on Twitch. That's that done. That was quick today. Discord, well done. We'll get the most chat working, and then I'll be able to see what people are saying when they say stuff, hopefully, as long as it works. It's not always a guarantee with this software. But we will hopefully it works. Good languages. Good language skills, man. That's who I am these days. A guy that garbles out words and you just hope that it's somewhat intelligible. Right, no queue, obviously. If we get any challenges, we'll do them. We'll let it to go for the day. We'll see if we can have a good one, etc. What's up, Tommy? How are you, man? Let me have a drink of water and we'll get going. How's things, Tommy? Feeling good, mate? Alex, what's up, dude? You just come say hi quickly. That's alright, mate. That's alright, pal. Hope you're having a good day. Scatters is here. What's up? You got plans, Alex? Alright, back to this we go, everybody. I'm trying to adjust my seat, hence me looking up in the sky there. Here I go again on BF1. So Delta Force had a new map recently. Cool. Hopefully that'll be in the game when it launches on console then. You guys got something to drink? Is it warm for you today? It's kind of warm here again. Currently packing my stuff. I'll be off tomorrow for a week visiting a friend. Oh, that's finally come around. Is it awesome, dude? I hope you have a fantastic week. I'll hold down the fort here with the Battlefield in pain. Make sure you come back with stories, even if they're boring. Alright, that's our first death in cover of the day. Lots of drinks on the go. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff. That's sensible. Heat isn't pleasant at night. No, dude. No, we've pulled the fan into the bedroom for nighttime, and it's not enough, but it's something at least. Really, Scatters? Well, whatever works for you, mate. Oh, that's alright, Alex. As long as you have fun, mate. That's what matters, pal. How are the cats, by the way? They're really good, mate. They're great. They're hot. Because obviously the weather at the minute. But they're doing well, man. How's your cat doing, mate? All good? I'm trying to sort out where everything is here so it feels comfortable. My eyes have been a bit funny today. I get that now and again. That's fair enough, Scatters. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? Oh, you said fast. What FOV you play at? Oh, yeah, I'm not fast. It's just the FOV. I've recently increased it. I think I'm on the max now. Hi, Jack. Happy Saturday, mate. How's things? Great. Oh, hell yeah, Alex. Dude, he's living the good life then, huh? Happy for him. Yeah, lots of emojis for anyone that gets off the mark, everybody, as usual. Thank you very much. I believe we've had one goal day this week. Thankfully, it was a mega multi-goal day. Otherwise, this week would have been absolutely horrendous. But yeah, one goal day this week. So, suffice to say, I'm looking forward to the end of what we talk about every day. This current 9-year-old game playing period. We'll see how we get on today. Hopefully you guys are going to have fun as I do this for the millionth time. It's fair enough, Jack, as long as you're not hating it, mate. Indeed, Alex, yes, mate. He pretty much saved the week. Thankfully.
Çavuş. İstersen o yaraları tedavi edebilirim.
Right, got that capped up.
Düşman makine tüfeği görüldü. Seni tedavi etmemi ister misin? Beni vurdular. Sıhhiyeci lazım. Aha, sıhhi yardım çağır.
Thanks for any likes, subs, follows, all that stuff today, guys. I appreciate it. We're probably doing a shorter one because it's the weekend, and I need to go and get some food stuff in with Emily. So I'm going to try not to be too long today, especially as weekends tend to be so quiet. But we are here. I think day 19, day 20 in a row, something like that today. Maybe 18, 19, 20, somewhere around there. Had a guy go 110 and 1 yesterday just using a helicopter, very balanced. Yeah, what's the state of the balance like in 2042 at this point? Infantry versus vehicles. Not good, according to your evidence there, it would seem, unless the guy's just really good or no one tried to take him out. Bro, I couldn't get the game to do anything there for a good 5 seconds. Thank you for the revive. Couldn't climb, couldn't mantle, couldn't do the swimming, couldn't run, nothing at all. There you go, got you. Don't want to die to gas. Going to get shot from everywhere though. Revive would be excellent. Revive is not coming. I'm not in a squad for some reason. I love how often I get kicked out of squads. I really have no idea what the deal with that is.
Yaralarını tedavi etmemi ister misin?
So it's just those specifically, Jack. Well, that's a pain.
Emirleriniz neler çavuş? Fazla mühimmatı olan bir...
We have taken objective Freddy.
No, I thought my guy was covering that angle. Don't understand people that kick you from a squad with just themselves and lock it. I don't know. I have no idea, mate. I know sometimes people are waiting for their friends, obviously, but the amount of times I do get kicked out of squads when I join a random squad, well, I always join a random squad because I play solo, it's kind of incredible. But yeah, sometimes they'll sit there with just like 3 people in it. I'm like, what the hell? Like here, I joined the lobby and I got into like the top 5 and I got kicked out of the squad and it's like, well, okay, fine, you do you. And they can't hear me because I'm, you know, muted in game, so it's not that. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it happens to everybody. Nothing there? I got a couple bullets and they seem to stop landing.
O tarafta bir düşman gözcüsü.
Rocco, hello mate, welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Thanks for tuning in.
Onu gördüm.
Shot in the front, shot in the back, shot from the sides. Why have cover when you can have open ground? Hobbs, thank you for the, I think it's Hobbs. Hobbs, maybe? Not sure. Thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the community. Hope you're having a good day. Borkworth, welcome to the YouTube stream. How you doing, mate? How's your day? Quiet morning for you. Oh, quiet morning. Me? Do you mean? Or yours? If you mean mine, yeah. Weekend's generally really slow, really quiet. Like Calvin and Hobbes. I'm not familiar with Calvin and Hobbes, so I still don't know if I pronounce it correctly. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Do you hear about the Subnautica 2 drama? No, I don't know anything about it, mate. Not a thing. Absolutely nothing.
Yardım edebilirim.
I did pronounce it right. Awesome. Good stuff. Welcome to the stream, dude.
Bir düşman gözcüsü görüyorum.
Thanks for following.
Sırada ne var çavuş?
Maybe it's because I request squad orders that I get kicked out, but I only do it when they're marking the wrong flags or aren't marking flags at all.
Enemy has the upper hand.
I'm not trying to steal it, I just want them to mark a flag that's going to let us get some points. Like that one would have been really helpful. Instead, we're just marking this one that we're clearly not
Bir
getting.
sırlayıcıya doğru bakıyorum.
Quite messing since threatening my favourite franchise. That's a shame, dude. Unfortunate. Not that many Battlefield streamers or YouTubers nowadays. Nope. Just the last 5 years have been terrible for the franchise, pal. But still out here trying, mate. Hopefully waiting for the better days. Thank you, Sherilyn. Thank you very much for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the community also. Bought Subnautica Studio, fired the founder and 2 of the higher-ups, so didn't have to pay them bonus 250 million and then delayed the game. Wow. That's rough. Not surprising, but definitely sucks.
Bir sıhhiyeci görüldü. O tarafta bir düşman hücum kıtası az. Emirleriniz nedir çavuş?
See if we can sneak up behind this guy. I don't have a challenge for the next round, guys, at the minute, so if we get one through from anyone, I'll run it. It'll be the first one of the day and I'll add it to the goal. Otherwise, I'll pick my own gun again. Try and keep you guys entertained with that. All good, Alex. No worries, man. All good, mate. I hope you have a great week, pal. I'll catch you at some point. All the best, mate. Yeah, no worries, mate. Thank you very much.
Yaralarını tedavi edin. Bu bir karşı.
So there's disagreements on either side, I see. Oh, it sucks that the franchise is in a rough state regardless.
Losing objective Charlie.
Sıhhi yardım çantası. Tedavi ol. Hücum kıtası askeri. Ona dikkat eyleyin.
No dice, please.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Yeah, it's hot, Jezza, right? It's a rough one, man. Are you alright other than that, mate? Thanks for tuning in. Dice. Dr. Entropy, welcome to the stream. How are you? Thank you for tuning in.
We have taken objective Freddy.
Dikkat eyleyin. Bakın.
Oh.
Aha! Sıhhi yardım çantası.
Right, Shane? Yeah, it's quite something, man.
Yaralarını tedavi edebilirim.
Oh, that's great, Jezza. Hope you've had a great time, man. Awesome stuff, dude. Hi, 10 Trillion. Welcome to the stream. Watching to see if I can learn how to die less
Yaralandın.
as medic.
Seni tedavi edeceğim.
There's always ways to improve, but also there's lots of stuff out of your control at this point. I have rounds where I die a lot, mate, due to things out of my control, vehicles, unbalanced teams, connection issues, ping, etc. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in.
We have lost objective Dark.
God, we could mark some useful flags, man. We're missing out on so many points.
Taken objective Charlie.
Kimde mühimmat var? Sıhhi yardım çantası.
That one could be marked for points. Pretty sure I shot first there.
We have taken objective Butter.
Yeah.
We have lost objective Edward.
Hi, Simon. Thanks, dude. How's your day, mate? Thanks for tuning in.
Düşman süvarisi. Tam orada. Tayyare görüldü.
We have lost objective Freddy.
Yaralarını tedavi edebilirim.
I get you, mate. That's for... I'll try. There we go, it's for you.
Yaralarını tedavi etmeni Düşman haftası tespit edildi. Yaralısın. Yardım edebilirim. Sis bombası atıyorum. Yaralarını tedavi etmemi ister misin?
Yes, we're all trying to keep cool.
Bu yaraları tedavi
Sure. They're awful, Jack. They're terrible, mate. Abysmal.
Düşman atlışı görüldü.
Going to barbecue in a bit. That sounds great, man. Hope you have a good time.
Sıhhi yardım çantası. Tedavi ol.
That's a proper use of a warm Saturday. Right, nearly end of the round. See a challenge, we'll do it.
Düşman gözcüsü görüldü.
Alright, come on. Oh, come on. Ooh, battlefield, please. It's not even... He's going to be dead by now. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, now he is. I would have had him easily. Other streams keep it... Oh, dude, I'm trying. Thank you, Vernie. I'm trying, my dude.
Objective Duff.
Raw discipline.
We have taken objective
Thank you, mate.
Wolf.
Thanks for tuning in.
We have lost objective butter.
Let's hope to learn from 2042 maps. Yeah, agreed. I think that it keeps being... maybe people don't realise. It's a very different structure this time. Producing the next Battlefield. There's a lot of different people involved. So yes, hopefully lessons have been learned, but it's being produced in a very different fashion. Which is why I'm viewing it in isolation.
Şu sıhhi
But yes, hopefully we won't see anything like that again.
Aha. Sana bir sıhhi yardım çantası.
Because they were terrible. They were just big, open spaces. Just not map design. Like, I'm not a fan of a lot of the maps in BF1, but they're like 10 times better than the ones in 2042.
Tayyare tam yukarıda.
MTW, welcome to the short stream. How are you?
Makinalı tüfek. Çap.
Happy Saturday. Oh, good turn. Bloody hell. Normally, I'm say 99 times out of 100, I dodged the horse doing that. I don't know if he got lucky or predicted it perfectly. I always got the oats in the pocket, mate.
Aha. Sıhhi yardım çantası. Aha. Sıhhi yardım çantası.
Bloody hell, mate. Like, this circumstance, we could definitely do with more cover. There's 3 different places I can be shot from.
Yaralanmışsın. Seni tedavi edeceğim. Dikkat. Sis bombası atıyorum. Sıhhi yardım çantası. Tedavi ol.
You missed the plus system. I didn't care for it. I didn't dislike it. I just also felt nothing for it. But each to their own, right? But to be honest, I didn't think that the payoff was worth it for the complication with the plus system. Really, Shane. The more you know, man. Alright, that's around. If we get a challenge from anyone, I'll do it next. Must remember to get rid of that song. Thanks to the fresh subscriptions and follows and likes and everything today. I say that we're -1 sub since I started the stream, but regardless, if you're thinking about subbing, thanks. That's great. I was going to play Battlefield 1, yeah? Hi Paul Cube, how are you, mate? Tuning in. Ronnie's here, Tina's here, how are we? That's fair enough, Jack. Yeah, I didn't feel enough for it, but that's fine, mate. Some people liked it. Hit the microphone accidentally. Right, here we go again. I'm playing right now. Okay, mate. You have a good time, pal.
Was jetzt?
Chocolate, white chocolate and lemon drizzle protein cookie dough. Sounds good.
Feindflugzeug da oben.
Refuse to dice this Murametz, dude.
Wir lauten
We
unsere
have taken
Befehle.
objective Duff.
Get us captured.
We have taken objective Butter. We have taken objective Apples.
Oh, good, Tina. Nice and easy then.
Wir müssen das Ziel jeden Preis halten.
We have taken objective Charlie. We have lost objective Duff.
Das Ziel da! Erobern! Steher! Ideen! Ich sehe mir die Wunde mal an. Laufgranate raus.
Here you go, pal. Have another go at it. What's your favorite conquest map? I don't really have a favorite, mate. I just don't like the ones that are big and open. I don't know when my bullets were going on the second guy. Watch your stream, Joe. Oh, and Hassan, hello, mate. How are you, pal? How's things been, man? Welcome back. Nice to see you, dude. Yeah, good stuff, Tina.
Ich brauche dringend Munition. Halt an dieses Ziel.
Taken
Du bist
objective
verletzt. Ich kann dir helfen.
There you go, pal. Alright, half an hour in, everybody. Thanks for tuning in so far, keeping me company. And again, making a massive deal out of anyone that gets off the mark for the day. I hope you guys are having a good one. Thank you for the likes. Helping with the algorithm on YouTube. Thank you for any fresh subs and or follows today. Welcome to the community. What mode? Are you asking me? Sorry. This, if you're asking me, unless I misunderstand, this is Conquest, mate. Oh, you took to Army above. Oh, I didn't read you. I didn't read what you said even slightly accurately. Now I see. I glanced across it and my brain filled in the gaps. I think, oh, there's bots on Twitch now as well. The hell, dude. That's fair enough, Hassan. No worries, mate. All good. What have you been doing like to fill your time?
Ich versorge keine Wunden. Zeit für ein bisschen Rauchen.
If we're being honest, amazing to have 30 viewers at any given time with a 9-year-old title, pretty crazy. I appreciate it. I try and see it that way. I understand that still managing to keep this afloat with how things have gone for Battlefield and being on BF1 and everything is like an achievement in itself. It just also, sometimes I don't see it that way at all. Sometimes I just look at it as how different it is now to how it used to be, when I used to have hundreds or thousands of people watching. It's very humbling. So I try and look at it that way as often as like my brain allows. I appreciate it, man. I mean, it goes without saying, it's definitely a rough spot. So you can't expect too much from it. But it'd be nice if it was a bit better. I think what I find somewhat galling, good word, get good, is seeing a lot of much smaller channels getting the same viewership or better, like Zilreth hitting like 100 odd viewers. But it's just because he's putting out videos regularly. It does that, and I just have to accept that that's how YouTube functions. And not that I don't think he deserves it, he obviously does. But that's definitely difficult for me to process to some degree. But there's, you know, this is how it is. I'm structuring my content the way that I do, with the idea being in the long term it should work out. So at the minute it's just about getting through each day and trying to keep it together. Hello, mate. Get stabbed. But I appreciate it, man. That's so good, Hassan, mate. As long as you've been feeling good, man. Look how much easier the game is when you're on the team that's good. Crazy, isn't it? Now you're really seeing why it's so frustrating being on the bad team most of the time. It hampers performance so much. I'm dead. Lots of people spawned in. Things pick up in the next Battlefield. I hope so. Hi, Rogue. Welcome to the stream. You having a good day? I hope so. I'm talking at the minute. We just talk about the same things every day because different people bring the same things up because it's the only obvious stuff to talk about at the minute. But it just means that I'm saying the same things every day. I hope people don't get bored of it. But yeah, like hopefully, logically, it should do a lot better. I need the next one to completely alter everything for me in terms of overall reach, opportunities to be creative, income sources and the amount of income sources, the amount of time of working, etc. So I hope all those things happen. It kind of has to. And I think the expectation is that it will, because I think a lot of people view it as, well, why wouldn't it? You know, new game, more interest, more content, more views, more money, more all this, that, and the other. And that makes sense. It's just, as I've been telling people, until it happens, I'm not willing to believe it because I've been in this spot for so long. I don't really, like, assume anything anymore. I just hope. Hi, Ayush, welcome to the stream. You having a good one? Thanks for tuning in.
An enemy armored train is en route.
You will stay positive. I try. Do you know what the problem with that is? I was positive about BF5, obviously, because BF1 went quite well for the franchise. And then BF5 flopped. And so I pushed through a year of having no content, because the content for the game got cancelled early. And also BF5 was bad anyway, so you could argue more than a year, but we'll go a year of no content, push through, excited for 2042 because there's no way they could screw it up again. And then that was even worse. So my just stay positive sort of meter is very low at this point. I have to be shown that it is reasonable to be positive. And hopefully the next game will do that. And then my faith in everything will be restored again. And we can get back to progressing and becoming like a proper solidified YouTuber again. Rather than a show up every day and hope for the best guy. It's very different. I was betting 2042 by a mile, yeah. And I didn't like 5, and 5 didn't do well, but definitely a better game than 2042 that did a lot better than 2042, which shows how bad 2042 actually was.
We are losing objective Freddy.
Verteidigt das Ziel!
If one set the bar too high for dice. I mean, the thing is, they didn't have to sort of replicate the success of BF1 necessarily. Just another good one would have been, you know, cool. Rather than a flop. Would have made my life a lot easier, better.
Lost objective Charlie.
Panzerzug aufpassen!
Right, the round's going to be over because we're dominating them. If we get a challenge from anyone, we'll do it, and it'll be the first one of the day, and we get ourselves a mark for the day. See if we can have a half-decent Saturday. Not doing as long today because I need to jump off. Well, it's the weekend, so it'll be quiet anyway, but I need to jump off and go and get some food in with Emily. I'm not doing as long. And then we'll see, maybe I'll do tomorrow, and we'll have day... don't know what it is, day in a row. Tomorrow is probably day 20, 21 in a row, something like that, possibly.
Objective Charlie.
Das hat Speer!
Yeah, that was part of what was a shame. The fact that BF5 looked like it was starting to get, not necessarily on the right track, but an improved track, and then it pretty much got ruined by another TTK change, I believe it was, if I remember correctly, and then the cancellation of content updates. But I think we all sort of just went, okay, then they're putting the resources into the next game, hopefully that'll be worth it then. That's what made it more frustrating, the fact that it then wasn't worth it.
Ziel nicht verlieren, verteidigt es.
Whoa, damage? Damage? I don't know what's going on with that guy. Oh, so new names in the chat, but used the old members. Yeah, we've had to go through not a total sort of rejuvenation. Well, obviously we've got a lot less people watching than before, so not a total rejuvenation at all, but I'd say probably like a 75% switch of old regular viewers to new regular viewers as interest has just continued to drop off with the franchise. But yeah, lots of different people now, Hassan, mate. I'd say, on the whole, equally nice people on average. It's just a different vibe now with different people.
Ich helfe dir. Ihr habt Munition.
Do you prefer modern day shooter or BF1 style shooter? I don't care either way. I just want the next game to be good. It actually really doesn't bother me setting wise, as long as the game is successful and fun to play. That's all I'm really bothered about. Like, I'm probably least keen on futuristic stuff, but if they did a really futuristic one and it was good, I would be completely fine with it. Hope BF6's channel growing much faster. Thank you, dude. I hope, yeah, I do hope for growth, obviously. I want to get to the 100k and all that jazz for my initial goal and everything. But the main thing, honestly, first is just revenue, just income. Sustainable income from multiple revenue sources so that I'm not relying on the stream. And one, having to rely on the generosity of people all the time. And two, don't feel the need to stream all the time and have complete uncertainty every day of whether I'm going to make the money and how it's going to affect the week and the month, and can I plan the short term and long term of my existence. And so that's the first thing, try and solidify solid income from multiple sources so it's somewhat bankable and provides hope for the future. And then, yeah, growth, reach more people, grow the community, add more people to our culture, let's say. Get more people to existing people to interact with. More challenges on the stream, more fun, more enjoyment for everyone, you know. That would all be good. That would all be... I don't think that's too much to ask for either. It's just hopefully the logical result of a good one finally coming out.
We have taken objective Freddy.
I'm doing everything I can. And will continue to do everything I can. I've got opportunities coming up that I'm going to try and take advantage of as much as possible, and we'll see where we land, you know? See if any big decisions have to be made or not. But lots of days like today definitely make it difficult, but there's just nothing much you can do about it. You know, it's not really pulling many new people. And therefore, it makes it hard to get the goals, hard to do everything. But you're on a 9-year-old video game in a half-dead franchise. It's just, it is what it is. Try to keep my cool for as long as I can on each stream, produce something decent, and come back and do it again the next day, and on and on and on. Oh, thanks, Hassan. I appreciate it, man.
We have lost objective Freddy.
With a pistol? Oh, those projectiles fire very slowly. I can't believe no one else is shooting at this. Wild, mate. I mean, I was trying to get the clip with a sidearm, but still, if someone else had been shooting it. Alright, fine. I guess it will just survive.
Hier, erste Hilfe.
Oh, thank you, Rogue. I appreciate the long-term viewership. And thank you, Shane. I think probably quite a lot of people see the effort at the minute as being sort of inconsequential. We're like, well, why don't you just like take it easy now and then push really hard on the game when it comes out? Which might end up being the reasonable thing to do. I don't have a crystal ball, but the way I'm viewing it at the minute is just trying to do as much to build a bit more of a foundation before it comes out. Especially as there's no guarantees how it will go. Whichever one ends up being the correct play, I don't think any of us can really accurately predict at this point. So I'm just sort of putting the work in and hoping that it's worth something. It may end up being that when the game comes out, there's such a huge boost in interest and growth and everything, and therefore potentially income and all that, that this 6-month or 10-month period or whatever seems like eroding the sanity for no reason. But I'm not willing to take that sort of assumption as the way to play it. Plus, then you guys wouldn't really get much content, and you know we don't want that. Whether times are good or bad, you want to still produce for the people. That was a decent-ish round. Right, if I get a challenge from anyone, I'll run it. No queue at the moment. Thanks very much. We are going to be approaching the hour mark soon, and we're doing 2 hours today, so we will. We'll see. We'll see if we avoid the 0% today. We got a 0% last Sunday. We'll see if we avoid it today. But I hope you guys are having fun. Again, thanks for your likes, subs, follows, all that jazz. Appreciate it. I do not think we're reaching new people at all today, no. But it is what it is. I understand going into weekends. It generally plays out this way. What did you say? Is this the best Battlefield game? It's purely opinion-based. It's the one I enjoyed the most out of the last 3. That doesn't really do anything for me now, but when it was the current game in the franchise, I really enjoyed it. It was one of my favourite games of all time when it was good. And I didn't like BF5, and I hated 2042, so it's clear of those by a large margin for me. I bought 2042 for $30 less than a month after release, and was disappointed to find out I paid too much for the state of that game. Yeah, dude, there's no way around it. The game was bad. I think the game will always be bad. That is and probably will always be my opinion. Right, here we go. You know the deal. I played Delta Force, yeah. I played it once on PC, but obviously as someone that doesn't play mouse and keyboard, that was very difficult to do, especially while streaming, so I just did it the one time to check it out. I'll be playing Delta Force next month when it comes out on console.
Capture the objective.
Which hopefully will be a bit of a boost, but it might not be. We'll see what happens.
We have taken objective butter.
Happy Saturday. No 0% today.
Ah, champion.
Of your choice.
Thanks, man. Some love for Rustin would be excellent, guys. Thanks, mate. Big shout out Rustin for support of the day. Hey, we avoided the 0. Thanks, man. I'll update the percentage after the round. And yeah, dude, if I die quickly, I'll throw on a scope sniper for you, pal. No problem. Emojis for Rustin, please, everybody. How's your day going, Rustin? Enjoy the golden bathtub, mate, whilst you're the king of the stream, teaching part of the day. Thank you, man. I feel like the game is getting boring. Bro, welcome. My inner monologue has arrived. Yeah, if you've played a lot of the game, it will be boring now. It's very boring for me. Very boring and frustrating. Because how could it not be at this point? That's one of the significant problems with the whole thing I'm doing, is that with the, you know, the lack of interest, the lack of reach, the lack of, therefore, income, unless you get very lucky with certain people, etc. That is also piled on top of with the fact that I don't really want to play the game. I'm not excited to come and play the game. So when you know it's probably going to be a rough day most time and you don't even want to play the game, that's not good. So it's just another thing. It's just another thing I hope for with the next Battlefield. You know, with a new game to play, I will, you know, hopefully actually want to play the game, which is like the first step in streaming.
We have taken objective Duff.
Oh, tennis, Rustin. Have you ever mentioned tennis before? Do you have a long history of playing? That's cool, man. Have a great day. What do you think about DICE not taking everyone's feedback about the BF6 class system during the early access labs, which have taken feedback? I think it's very complicated.
We have lost.
So I want to state that my decision would be for just to have the weapons locked, and I would have never even brought up the concept of having them unlocked on this Battlefield. I think if you wanted to do that, it would have been best to do it on the one after this one. I think it's really important how this one lands. So I would have avoided the problem entirely by just never even floating the idea, and then we wouldn't even be having these discussions, and all of the focus would be on just, is the game good or not, which honestly should be the overall focus anyway when it comes out. That being said, that's not what they decided to do. I still am in favor of weapons being locked to classes in terms of my enjoyment of the game.
We have lost objective Duff.
Defend the objective.
I understand why they're doing it, to try and bring in a new player base and simplify it in that regard, whilst having the opportunity for pickup and playability, to try and reach a wider audience, because honestly, Battlefield does need to do things differently for its continued success, and by continued I mean aside from the last 5 years or so. It can't just stay the way that things are forever. When the market is ever changing and becoming more competitive, as much as a lot of veteran players want things to stay the same forever, you end up without a franchise to play if it then crumbles.
We have taken objective
I think that if they do a good job of it, it could be good. I think if they do a bad job of it, then I would have preferred to have the weapons locked. Still my preference. For the long-term health of the game, it's probably the right decision, honestly, even if it's not what I would do for my own enjoyment, as long as they do it well. I do understand why they're trying to do it. And I don't think they were, although the feedback is there to be given, and it's bad optics to not do what people are asking for. Died, I don't know. The feedback is there for them to take and use or not, and it is there for all aspects of the game, not just the one hot button topic of any individual moment. The evidence is there in the blog post that they have taken some feedback and are altering things, but I don't think they were ever going to reverse the decision to have the weapons be open to some degree, because I think that it's a conscious choice to try to achieve something specific, and we'll see how that pans out. It's important to also state that the feedback is only from some people. There are actually a lot of people saying they want the weapons open, even if I don't want it. It has to be acknowledged, and a lot of new players probably want it open as well. We definitely are in danger of hitting echo chambers when we just read Twitter and Reddit and stuff all the time and stay within our long-term Battlefield focused bubbles. So yeah, I think it's an avoidable problem that should never really have arisen. But now it's here, they've got to make the decision which they think is best based on their data and what they're trying to achieve. And the proof will be in the pudding. Like I said, I don't think they were ever... I don't know if I did say this. I don't think they were ever going to change their decision to do it. No, I definitely did say that. And we'll see how it goes. The most important thing is the game good when it comes out? If the game is good and people have fun with it, ultimately it won't matter that much. That's probably the thing to remember. So yeah, to summarize, I would never have caused this problem if I was in charge. I just wouldn't have floated the idea until at least the next Battlefield, as long as this one did well. It's an unnecessary problem for them to be facing after 2042. But it's what they're going for, and I hope they do a good job with it. And the longer it's gone on, the less I've cared, to be honest. I've just been fairly sure for a long time it's what they're going to do. And I just hope they do it well and the game is good. So I just can't say I'm that bothered now. I just want to see how it pans out. They came out on Reddit and said, the decision not final yet, but they should just say, we're not changing this to the illusion that it's something they can change. I understand what you're saying. The optics aren't great. I think it's difficult to know quite how to word it. They can point to the fact that they are altering some things about it, so they can say that the decision wasn't final. It's difficult to balance expectations with proper language. But this is kind of what I'm getting at. I think it became somewhat of a no-win situation as soon as the idea was brought about. And it's a problem that wasn't really necessary to tackle head-on this battlefield. But obviously, our timelines are different to their timelines and what they're trying to achieve. I guess when you bring in Vince Zampella and et cetera, and restructure the whole company, or restructure how the game is being put together with different companies, different development studios, let's say, you know, maybe you want to do things when you feel the time is right, and now is the time is right, possibly because of the people coming in. So, it's very difficult. Game development is very, very complicated. But yeah, I would have avoided the problem completely, but it is what it is. I'm kind of used to the decision that they've made now. And my answer probably... I imagine it shines through in my answer that I do look at this very differently now to the previous releases, as I've been saying, because of the restructuring. Like, for example, when you say DICE are ignoring it, again, this is an EA-produced game with multiple studios working on it now. So it's, to some degree, a collective decision, or decisions are being made by specific people in specific places and positions. It's no longer as simple as saying DICE did this, DICE did that. Even if DICE head up a core aspect of the game, overall, there's a lot going on with ripple effect and all this sort of stuff. So it's very complicated. But of course, that generally won't get raised in Reddit posts and on Twitter and stuff. You'll just get either people going, this is completely fine and I want it, why is everyone complaining? Or you get the other end of the spectrum, people going, this is terrible, why are they ignoring it, it's going to be 2042 again, which I find to be asinine, to be honest with you. But as I have said with many topics previously down the years, the actual important stuff very rarely gets said, and that is the grey area, that is the minutia, that is the nuance that you just generally don't see in somewhat passive online discourse, which is a shame. You could argue that's what the blog post should be for, though, to address that kind of stuff. They probably could do a better job with it. But I've been saying that for years about Battlefield blog posts and patch notes and stuff like that. I hope one day it improves further. Exactly, Jack. I said the same thing to some degree with BF5 and the focus on how they were producing the game. You remember, with the ideologies in place and the less explored stories and stuff. I remember just saying, it's not, none of this is going to be a big deal if the game is just good. Unfortunately, the game did not do well, and I don't think was very good, and so it became a larger issue. But that in its own regard is evidence of what I'm saying, because it didn't end up being the focus. The game not being that fun for people ended up being the focus, and that'll be the same here this time. If the game is good, a lot of people aren't going to care. If the game is bad, people will care about it a bit, but they'll really just focus on the game not being fun. We're nearly half through the round, so I'll do your challenge next round. Rusted. Look how Just really want to highlight the difference here. I've gone 12-1 there, basically running solo with a squad not doing very much. And just look at how you can tell who the set sort of groups are and who's playing in a good squad and stuff, and just see the points differentials. It really should. I should have noticed this way earlier on in my time streaming, but I really shouldn't be downbeat anymore about my scores or where I am on the leaderboard or KD or anything. It's just not a level playing field at all anymore. Kind of crazy. Like, nearly double my points up there at the top. Kind of wild, isn't it? Kind of wild.
Defend the objective. We are not going to lose the objective.
Played since I was a kid, not great, but it's so much fun to hit the ball. Sorry, it took me a long time there to get to that, Rustin. That's awesome, man. It's great to have a pastime, especially if it's physical.
We'll be watching you day one to find out what's what, future man.
Hey, awesome. I read through that to myself. Thank you, Ice Dude. Yeah, dude, I think that's perfectly fine and reasonable. I think even if we're working under the assumption that it will go well, and I've been saying I am cautiously optimistic, without making any promises. I am cautiously optimistic, but I think I'm cautiously optimistic from a content creator perspective, so I'm going to be on it regardless. My life's going to revolve around it to some degree, at least for a while. I think if you guys, even if you are optimistic, if you're not comfortable pre-ordering, don't pre-order. It's the perfectly reasonable, sensible thing to do. Just wait and see. You really don't lose out at all by waiting to see what it's like. You know, wait to see what early access looks like when people are giving you the reviews or streamers or whatever. Look at how day one goes. You can even purchase on day one if you think the game looks good. You're going to miss out on next to nothing. I understand companies want you to pre-order because it's basically money in the bank, or the somewhat a promise of some money in the bank, but you will always be a consumer first place around here regardless of situation. If you guys aren't comfortable pre-ordering, don't pre-order. I will tell you early on what I think of it. You can listen to my feedback or not, you can see what other people think, you can look at gameplay, and then you can make your decision. Thank you for the dono, mate. Can we get love in the chat for the support, please, everybody? Ice Dude and Rustin with the support so far today. Thank you very much.
We have lost objective apples.
I can patch you wounds.
Football? As in soccer, it's in football? Yeah, maybe a show around that. I wouldn't even know. One, I wouldn't really know what to do, and two, I genuinely don't have time to think about other forms of content, unfortunately. I think a lot of people would be surprised by how little lifetime I have. It's majority work time for me, my existence. But I don't think I'd have enough to offer in terms of football content, even if I wanted to do it. At this stage, because I don't pay enough attention, because I don't have time to pay attention.
We have lost objective.
I could do Football Manager stuff, but that's a terrible crossover for Battlefield. And to some degree, fantasy football, but again, not a great crossover for Battlefield. For God's sake, dude. I mean, I really did do everything I could in that circumstance. Trust is earned, they have a lot of making up to do. Yeah, exactly. It's a really important point. Is BF on crossplay between PlayStation and Xbox? No, mate. Nope. You're stuck with purely your platform on this game.
We have lost objective Edward.
That's objective. Capture. Yeah, that's enemy cavalry.
We are losing objective Charlie.
Capture that objective.
The story of this round is the story of my issue with the map design. Everything happened at the start, and I dropped 12 kills, right? And since then, nothing. A couple of random ass deaths couldn't really do much about, from what I can remember. And then, no action. Very, very, very, very poor map. Just slow game. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, perfect timing. Yeah, it's everything happened right at the start. I was picking up lots of quick kills. It was cool, and then nothing.
I can see a bomber.
Hi, Shepard. Welcome to the stream. You having a good day, mate? Thanks for tuning in. Right, I have about an hour left, everybody, before I need to jump off today. Because I've got to go and get some shopping in with Emily. So we'll do another round or two. If we get challenges... Oh, I need to do Rustin's challenge, actually, don't I? Need to Rustin sniper round. If we get other ones, we'll maybe turn... We'll see what the time is and we'll see what the challenge is.
First aid.
But yeah, lots of emojis for the support, obviously. Thank you so far to Rustin and Ice Dude. Oh, Ice Dude is Ronnie. Sorry, I'm having a really slow brain day. Slow brain day, man.
Hold the objective.
Tired day. I've streamed for nearly 3 weeks straight. I think I'm allowed to be a bit worn out. I hope you agree. I've streamed every day since, yay, another death, awesome, super fun. I've streamed every day since I got back from Japan. Which feels like a lifetime ago now. Well, it's an exaggeration, it feels like a long time ago. It's in my top 3 maps TDM. It's a good team deathmatch map. That's the only thing this map is good for, in my opinion. Apart from, I wish it hadn't included all of that out there for TDM. It kind of ruins it sometimes. The village is great for team deathmatch.
First aid for you.
Yeah, James, it's because there was too much of a focus on replication of real-world locations. I think that's cool, but it's only cool for a while, and then if it affects map flow, the rest of the game's existence, that map flow affects people's enjoyment.
First aid.
I feel like a bit more of a middle ground should have been found. That is an insane moment, dude. He should have been so dead. That guy should have been super mega dead, dude.
We have taken objective George.
Yeah, my bad ping and his bad ping creates a gunfight that makes no sense.
First aid.
Please, please, I just want to get through the window, man. God. The amount of micro frustrations, as I call them, involved in this game at this point, it's kind of insane. A lot of it just because it's 9 years old, of course, but there's only so many times I can tell myself it's because it's 9 years old before I'm just annoyed anyway.
Patch you up. Capture the objective.
I really don't want to die to a Moromex again, dude. It's kind of ruining my round. Oh, are you kidding me? Dude. Man, I hate it. Such a brain dead way to play the game. I can't even blame the player because it's in the game, so people are going to do it. But my God, I can't believe
You want those wounds?
that there's a quote-unquote playstyle where we can literally pick the big bomber, fly forwards over the map, press a button to drop bombs, jump out. Same guy, should have been dead. Jump out, actually get shot down, try and survive for a bit, die, pick up another bomb and do it again. Fucking hell, man. Oh, amazing how quickly the frustration starts to kick in, isn't it, mate? When you start dying to vehicles and ping issues, the blood starts to boil very quickly. Can't get through the fucking door, bro. Thank you. And this is why we get frustrated, everybody, doing this every day. Happens quickly, man. Once the game starts to pile it on, the frustration starts to land. Wow. Can you get a revive, please, teammate? Thank you. You can be alright for a while, and then it feels like it just starts to do one thing after another in rapid succession. And your patience gets eroded. Thank you. I mean, we can't hate the people for using stuff that's in the game. It's just poor design decisions. If something's there that allows people to benefit, especially easily, they're generally going to do it. That's why we need balance.
Do you want me to patch your wounds? There's some first aid.
Getting lucky with some revives anyway. It's unusual for me.
You got damage? I'll fix you up. Ammo! I'm out! I'll fix those wounds. I can fix your wounds. Throw some coke in there. Watch it. You want me to patch you up?
I don't know, man. Like I say, if it's in the game, people are going to use it.
Here, first aid.
Because there's also the standpoint of, like, obviously sometimes I criticize it because I can't relate to it, but there's also the standpoint of if someone's playing and they want to use the bomber or they want to use the artillery truck, right? And they're just not doing it because they're like, you know what, I probably shouldn't do that right now.
First aid for it.
There's always going to be a part of the brain, or for some people at least, where they're like, but I want to use it. And I could get kills doing that right now, and it would be beneficial for the team right now. I'm just not using it because it's unbalanced, when I could just go and use it and have a good time and help the team win. Which, I understand. I don't do it, but I understand it. And I'm trying to be more understanding of these things these days. So I try not to be annoyed at the player too much for these things. They're just playing a video game and using what's in the game. It's on the developers to balance stuff, or to try and make stuff that's not irritating. Hey, Laria, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I've just always guessed. Please let me know if that is right or wrong. But welcome to the stream. I had Hunted Gatherer, one of my mods, say that you're interested in doing something at some point, which would be cool if you would like to. I've been saying that come the next Battlefield, I'm going to be much more open to doing collaboration stuff with people and whatever. So if you're down for that sometime, that'd be cool. Feel free to let me know at any point. I'm not looking to do anything until the next Battlefield, but once that's out, I'm going to be reassessing how I do things. So if you're interested, let me know anytime. Either in a stream or you can contact me on Discord or something. I hope you're having a good day. Only thing Ilya Muramat's pilots is better than... You've butchered this statement, hold on. Better than our AA gun spammers from out of bounds. Okay, there we go. I think I worked out what you meant. Tank, thank you for the subscription. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. You having a good day? What is your favorite medic weapon? Hey, welcome to the Twitch stream, dude. Fedorov Optical, which I'm using right now. If you want to see all my guns that I enjoy at the moment, if you jump onto YouTube at any point, mate, go to my channel. You'll find my video from January where I covered my favorite guns in the game at the moment. Right, let's do Rustin's Sniper Challenge and let's update the goal for the day. As ever, weekend's very quiet, so not expecting anything crazy. Thankfully, we've had a good week already, thanks to one unbelievable day. So we get off lightly if we have a rough one today, which is cool. Let me update that. Bear with me a second, and I'll catch back up with you guys. Thank you again, Rustin and Ronnie. The 2 R's. Only people with names beginning with R are allowed to support today. That would be a very bad idea for me as a content creator to actually go through with that. Let's do this out. We get to 11% of the goal for the day. Thank you, boys. Ronnie and Rustin. Right, we do Ronnie... No, sorry, we do Rustin's Sniper Round now, and then I'll have a look at what the time is. It is a short one today because I need to go and do things, as I said. So this might be the last one. We'll see if it's a quick round. We might squeeze another one in after. I'm not sure. And then I'll probably come and stream again tomorrow, just see if we can end the week well. We'll see what happens. Fine with the name. I'm here because of Hunted. Would be pretty cool to trace them together. I'll text you a Discord. No worries. That's awesome. That's great. No problem at all. And I'm glad that I'm doing all right with the pronunciation. Right. Oh, God. Fog. All right. We're going to snipe in the fog, everybody. This will be interesting. What's your favorite class to use? Medic. Oh, well, hi. Thank you, Jonathan. Come and saying hello, mate. I hope you're having a good day, pal. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the fresh likes, subs, follows, all that jazz today, everybody. Again, very quiet day as it's the weekend, but I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thanks for anyone joining the community. As we push towards, we're nearly 83k on the road to 100k, which definitely won't happen until the next Battlefield. But a little bit of progress now is nice to go on top of hopefully a lot of progress on the next release. And it'll be really, I was talking about this yesterday, it'll be really surreal for me if things do kick back into life again. If I do start to grow rapidly again, getting lots of views and income and stuff, it will feel very, very strange after it being such a long time of this dead experience. It will feel like my career died and got resurrected again. Down the come.
We are losing objective butter.
It's going to be interesting in the fog, everybody. It's going to be very, very interesting in the fog, everybody. Of course there's fog. Yeah, Rustin. We have to have the game ruin the challenges. You know this. It was pretty much a guarantee that once I pull the sniper out, there'll be fog. Also, I have no teammates here to support me right now. Oh, they're coming in. I just saw them coming in. That was my slow reaction time there. They're coming in. I've not landed a shot yet, but again, the fog is going to make it a lot more difficult. I find that in the fog, even if you've got the enemy spotted, it's really difficult to land your shots, especially on thumbsticks. It's just so much harder to react to their movement. We'll claim that throwing down my flares helped. Do you have the Peacekeeper? I do, yes, I do. Welcome to the Twitch stream, dude. And Lexi, hello. Welcome to the YouTube stream. I forgot what the name of this platform was. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Oh, bruh. Alright, well, he's back in the bomb. He must just do it every round. It must just be every round he just grabs the Murmats and does this. Again, we just need it to be better balanced, mate. That can't be a playstyle. Crazy. Look at that, dude. Another one. Both of them. Those two combined have 14 kills already. Crazy. Crazy stuff.
Objective butter.
I'd love to see that played back. I know it was a tough one, but I actually kind of feel like I nailed it. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree. I felt like I nailed that. Could be wrong, but it felt good. Felt like I landed my stuff. Thought I hit the snipe, and then I landed decent sidearm. Well, what can you do anyway? BF1, being BF1. Oh, is this a vehicle? Oh, shoot, dude. Right. Well, hopefully it just won't see me in the fog. It means I've got to go this way. Oh dear.
Feindlicher Panzer in Sicht. Melde feindlichen Sturmsoldaten.
I can't see, mate.
Feindlicher Sturmsoldat.
Oh, I missed it, dude. He's got a shotgun. I don't know what to tell you guys other than I'm trying. When you get a hard challenge, and then you're doing it on top of the game being as unreliable as it is now, it gives you certain feels. Let's put it that way. The guy is still going. 13-9. Another one. Excellent. What's up, LaPaul? How are you, man? Welcome to my daily pain. BF1, everybody. Groundhog Day. Guaranteed to get the same sort of stuff every time you watch the stream.
Seht ihr den? Sturmsoldat.
Come on, dude, how I've nearly died there is insane. Lobby looks sweaty. Oh, dude, on Xbox, all the lobbies are like this. What platform do you play on? The lobbies are like this constantly on Xbox. There's barely anyone. Are you kidding? Dude. Bros. My daily statement of I can't wait to get to the next battlefield and get away from this. You play on PC? Ah, dude, you're lucky. Hope you enjoy it, mate.
Verteidigt das Ziel. Vorwärts, erobert das Ziel dort. Vorsicht, ein Soldat.
Oh, good shot, dude. Playing a bit for a match of my own, I'm so awful at this game. As long as you're having fun, dude. I mean, as I keep saying to people, a lot of it is now out of your control on this game. And I say that as someone, as some of you guys know, used to have, you know, stats that indicated that I knew what I was doing. A lot of this stuff is out of your control now, and truly feel that way. Hi, Alex. How are you, man? Welcome to the same experience as every day.
Feindflugzeug da. Verteidigt das Ziel.
How are you, man? You having a good one?
Panzergesichter aufpassen.
We have lost objective apples.
Oh, sweet, Alex. Yeah, it's a fun gun.
Das Ziel da.
When the bullets land, at least. I'm in danger. Yeah, dude. I can relate.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Ich werfe Granate, aufpassen.
We have taken objective butter.
Ah, bro. So it's not the plane that's killed me there, but I've died because of the plane. So you may as well chalk that up as another plane death. If I join the server this sweaty, I just leave. Oh, dude, if I was doing that, I'd never get to play the game. It's just like, they are literally all like this, me. Oh, bro, dude. They're all like this, man. Just, as I've said for so long now, pretty impossible situations a lot of the time. No matter who you are and how you play, sometimes, a lot of the time, at least on Xbox, you're just going to get ruined. There's just nothing you can do. Ping, vehicles, unbalanced teams, etc. It's out of your control. What is up, Dogwalk? How are you? Thanks for tuning in. How's things? Probably one of those poor lads on your blind sniper YouTube shorts. I mean, that's great. Good for content. It's worth me saying, whenever I make those shorts, I obviously make them to be funny, but none of it involves any ill will. I really don't care if people are good or bad at the game. It's all just in good fun, the shorts. So I hope no one takes them the wrong way. Broken.
Feindlicher Bomber gesichtet.
We have taken objective apples.
Oh, cool, man. I hope you're enjoying yourself, man. Just relaxing.
Tauben da oben.
No, the tank. Oh, he died anyway.
Erobert das verdammte Ziel.
What on earth am I seeing happen up there?
We have taken objective butter.
Ever played DayZ? No, I keep, well, once. I keep getting asked about this at the minute. It must be having a spike in popularity. But I know what it is. Can't really push this. I need the guy to peek. Might not. The thing is, if I go to get this guy, the guy's going to peek there and kill me. You know. Oh, it's alright. Get shot from somewhere else. Well, this is one of those typical BF rounds, isn't it?
We have lost objective butter.
You're about to have all the flags. I got the video finished this morning, by the way. Well, I actually got it finished. No, yeah, this morning. I got it finished this morning. It's scheduled to go out on Monday.
Ziel erobern. Los doch. Feindlicher Soldat. Da.
God, that's so hard with a thumbstick, mate.
Ich habe Sichtkontakt zu einem feindlichen Soldaten.
We have taken objective apples.
Das ist einer ihrer Soldaten.
Oh, come on. Fine. Right, Alex? Yeah, this is a constant feature now. Far worse than it used to be.
Das Ziel
Just
auf
these
mich
set
voll.
squads, the same sort of squads and hardcore players every day.
Lost objective
Every lobby pretty much is getting rolled by a different group of them. Because there's only, you know, so many lobbies available on Xbox.
Erobert das Ziel.
Bloody hell, I've not had many opportunities to actually use the gun for this challenge. bloody hell, man. Oh. This is not what I wanted.
Airship en route.
I'm definitely gonna finish after this, everybody. You can probably imagine my blood's boiling, and I'm just fucking tired of playing this game. So I'll finish after this and go and get done the other things I need to do, and we'll come back tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow will be alright, and you know, the words you hear every day. Keep for the morning, stay for the morning. Good. Please. You'll get it every day. Well, you might not get it when we move on to different games. But on Battlefield 1 and 5 and all that, you'll get it every day. So, guaranteed to provide for you, mate. Are there more new players due to the summer sale? Are there more new players? Yeah, probably. Are there many? No. Not on Xbox, mate. Xbox has very few players, which is why these issues are so prevalent. After swapping to PC and using mouse and keyboard, I'd never listen to the controller has aim assist, so it's better. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, the people that go around saying that, it's ridiculous to me. Ridiculous. Insane. So thank you for that. Thank you very much for that, mate. Yeah, it's crazy that people say it. Well, at least on Battlefield. I know on Call of Duty the aim assist is insane, so at close range it seems really easy to win a gunfight. But on Battlefield, yeah, the aim assist is nothing on Battlefield compared with just being able to use a mouse. Not a level playing field at all. Which was very apparent on 2042, although some people tried to make content saying otherwise. Nah. Mouse and keyboard was definitely better on 2042 than controller. Even if mouse and keyboard was screwed up, which it was, the controller was also immeasurably screwed up. I feel like I'm having a streak here of when I line something up to shoot someone, they then stop running randomly. So many noobs on PC lately. Yeah, dude, you guys are living the dream as far as BF1 goes on PC. I really can't express to you how different the experience is on Xbox. I think that's sometimes why people get a bit sick of me complaining, because they're like, look, I play this game and it's fine, but they're playing on PC and they genuinely, understandably, can't imagine how different it is on Xbox. It is painful.
Taken objective butter.
Again, as someone that used to love this game and has played the hell out of it for 9 years, it is painful these days.
We have lost objective Charlie.
You turned your aim assist off. Dude, if you turn aim assist off when someone's used to using it, they can't play anymore. Me included, man. Me included. If you turn my aim assist off and I don't know it's off, my gameplay will be terrible. Because although it's not that strong on Battlefield comparatively, you get used to things because of muscle memory. So if you're using your muscle memory for aiming and stuff, and then the game responds differently to that muscle memory, this is what sometimes, by the way, I know you're not making this point, I'm just extrapolating from your point. This is why sometimes when people laugh, when they see someone, when someone's being pranked like you did to her, but it's content creators and everyone laughs, see they can't aim with the aim assist off. It's like, well, yeah, usually they have the aim assist. So maybe they can aim with it off or maybe they can't. We don't know. We haven't really had evidence. But if you turn their aim assist off and they don't know, and then they try and play the way they normally do, with their muscle memory and how they do everything, obviously the game's going to respond completely differently and they're going to aim all over the shop. But as ever, most of the time online, people just like to poke fun at people. Damn it.
Lost objective apple.
Oh, I can't stand here. See what I mean about every time I go to aim at someone, they seem to suddenly stop or stand still or go backwards or something. Just having an unlucky stretch of that.
Taken objective Charlie.
It's very hard to do the very quick alterations on thumbsticks with that stuff.
Munition! Sturmsoldat in Sichtweite!
Fuck. Tried to use the controller once on BF1 at my friend's place, went 2 and 26. I mean, and that's understandable. If you're not used to doing it, it's of course going to be incredibly difficult. Completely understandable that you would struggle.
Erobert das Ziel dort!
We have taken objective.
But these days, it's just worse. It's just worse these days in this situation with this game. Again, especially on console or specifically Xbox. Because it's not that I'm not a significantly different player from who I was. I might even, who knows? I don't know. I don't know if I'm better or worse, but I'm not a significantly different player from who I was when I had a 3 KD playing just infantry in this game. Solo. It's just that the circumstances have changed now with the team composition, with the ping, etc. So, and it's also that. It's all these things layered together. But I'm regularly now pulling out scores like this. Just very mediocre.
Wir müssen dieses Ziel verteidigen!
It does feel like the bullets sometimes just do not land.
Ein Maschinengewehr!
In the movement. There we go, that's better. Kind of screwed if I stay there, I think. Come on, dice. Dice! Died around the corner and couldn't climb through the window. See what I mean? Example of the things that you can't control anymore in this circumstance. Can't really expect to get good scores at this stage when dealing with stuff like that on a regular basis. Saw the problem, said, I'm screwed if I stayed here, tried to leave, couldn't jump through the window, got through the window finally, died around the corner. It's like, it's out of your hands, man. It's out of your hands.
Das Ziel darf nicht fallen!
You can do everything seemingly right, still goes wrong. So if you're in the same boat as me dealing with this, again, especially on this platform,
Soldat da drüben!
don't be too hard on yourself. There's not much you can do about it. You can't expect to perform like you used to. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, Alex. Yeah, the lobby is dominated by long-term players, and especially people that are in set groups and clans and stuff. And obviously, as we haven't covered today, but we do usually, Cronus and Zim. You don't know who's using a Cronus or a Zim. We speculate there's quite a lot of people at this point doing it, and obviously that's not a level playing field at all. It'll be very difficult for you to compete against on console.
Ich brauche Munition, schnell!
Is it possible to hook a console onto mouse keyboard? Is it not allowed? It's not allowed, mate. People do it with certain hardware called Zims, but it's... Teammate, if you could shoot the guy, teammate! There's a guy right... Is there not a teammate right behind me? Bloody hell, man. For fuck's sake, dude. Yeah, it's not allowed, mate. because the game isn't designed for it. So you get mouse keyboard aim with console aim assist, and it's ridiculous. So when people have that, it completely breaks the experience. Oh, the difference in the quality of the two teams, man. So anyway, our streak continues. I can do an hour and a half to 2 hours of this game before I just genuinely lose my head every single day, because it's just so aggravating. So I'll probably come and replicate that tomorrow. Lord knows, let's hope we have a good day tomorrow. That'd be grand.
Aufpassen, Sturmsoldat!
Hi Leonidas. I think it's also the major problem is that people think aim assist is the same on all games. So they look at the crazy aim assist on Call of Duty and think that applies to Battlefield, which it obviously doesn't. As you can see from watching me, trying to use thumbsticks for some of this stuff is really difficult. But if you're playing Call of Duty, especially at close range where it just locks onto the enemy, that probably is super busted. But then people assume it's like that on all FPS games. No matter what I do, I must accept that I'm a shit player. That's alright, man. As long as you're having fun, that's what really matters. But as I said, like, regardless, good, bad, otherwise, if you're stacked up against the sort of problems that I show you every day, there's not much that you can really do. So it probably makes you feel like you're a lot worse than you actually are. As I said, I previously held a 3+ KD on this game for years and years and years, playing infantry only, usually solo. Top whatever on the leaderboard for the UK, all that sort of stuff. And now you watch me play and it looks like I don't know what the hell I'm doing half the time. Because clans, cheaters, ping, etc. So if I'm struggling to that degree, and I formally have been in the position I've just described, you guys shouldn't feel bad about us struggling in any way, shape or form. It's sometimes, when the game is in that kind of state, you have to just accept that that's how it is and not hold yourself overly accountable. Like, obviously, if you are making bad decisions or playing poorly, then cool. Own it, try and improve. But if the game's just making it impossible, then the game's making it impossible. There's not really a way around that. It's been my experience lately with BF1. Love the game, but it sucks right now. And it's, you know what, it's really helpful to get that feedback in the chat because I'm saying it all the time. And I feel like sometimes it's hard for people to believe because they don't recognize the problems or don't play regularly enough to notice, or they're new to the game, or they're just bad at the game so they don't notice, which is fine, or they play on PC where the problems aren't happening to that degree or whatever. So it's nice when people in the chat are like, I play the game and this happens to me as well, and I agree it's basically impossible to really perform anymore. It's like, okay, cool. I have some people that get it. I have some backup. It's not just me saying it. So it's nice to get that. Right. Yeah, just practice, Sean, mate. Just practice, pal. Try and enjoy the game. Again, you're not playing it for a living, pal. Just try and play the game, enjoy it. And any improvements you make now will hopefully benefit you come the next Battlefield game. You can be better at that one, maybe. Especially as the average player base on the next one will have a lower overall ability because it will be new, lots more people playing it, lots more casual players and fresh players and all that sort of stuff. The game definitely feels way different than back at launch. Kind of crazy how much it's changed. It feels like a different game. A genuine feel is the right word here. It feels like playing a different game. When I used to run around on this game and hunt for 1v1s. I would kill someone and move on to the next one. And my thing was trying to win 1v1s, position well and win 1v1s. And I didn't lose many 1v1s, which was how I got my overall stats to be where they were. I genuinely can't play the game that way anymore and don't bother doing that most of the time now, because when I have a 1v1, it's an absolute toss-up as to whether I'll just die in a random ass way anyway. because you can't really trust what's on screen anymore. And then when you have the completely unbalanced lobbies and the clan stacks and the Cronus and the Zims, it now, as you said, feels like a different game. I feel like a passenger in like a semi-interactive experience now, rather than I'm in control of my character, and if I play well, I'll do well. That just no longer feels like the case anymore. So I completely agree with you. I don't understand the COD argument, to be honest. So experimenting the whole close range lock-on for COD, and the only thing I noticed was slowdown, but that was making it harder to aim for me. I'll be honest with you, the aim assist in Call of Duty I think is insane. I have done it. The aim assist at close range, to me, is absolutely busted. It felt so easy. And some of the clips out there are insane. So, but each to their own. But yeah, I think I think the aim assist Call of Duty is insane at close range, and the vast majority of people feel the same way too. I really don't like clans. Yeah, I mean, people want to play together, and I get that. It depends how the clans behave. If the clans clan stack like massively, yeah, that's bad. If the clans all try and group up on one team together, yeah, that's bad. If the clans are super toxic, that's bad. If the clans are using Cronus and Zim, that's bad. If they're stream sniping, that's bad, etc. But if they're just people playing together that happen to be in a clan and they want to have a good time, understandable. They're gonna do that, and more power to them. It does kind of ruin the lobby, but there's nothing wrong with what they're doing as such. Just playing together. What game should I play? I'm newbie. I'm sorry, mate. I don't know what do you mean? Which do you mean mode? You should just play everything, dude. If you mean about on this game, just play everything. Just play all the modes, use all the weapons, and see what you enjoy. That's the key to it, mate. I want to play front lines and domination and rush and stuff like that, but it's not available on Xbox anymore due to lack of players. So that shows that a lot of the time, or sometimes, the modes that people don't tend to play are the ones that some people really like. So experiment with whatever's there. I've recently unlocked a few weapons for BF1. I've got to say my favourite is the Fedorov. I like the gun, it just happens to be really good in this game. Yeah, the Fedorov's great. Hi, Cole. Fedorov's my favourite weapon. My most used weapon by a long way. Fedorov Optical specifically. Right, anyway. Well, that's the day, everybody. We got to 11% of the goal. It's just it at the minute. It's just life right now for me. It is the way that it is. I'll come back tomorrow and try again. And we'll see how we go. Hopefully we have a good day. And yeah, I'm just going to keep trying to chug along and hope that things pick up with the next one. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I genuinely do. It's impossible for me to be excited about this situation at the minute. And it's very likely to be in a bad mood or a depressive state most days when you tune in. It is just genuinely unavoidable. But I appreciate you being here. And I will try and reward you on the next game, if at all possible. And there is a fresh video coming out on Monday, so we will try to persevere. Rustin and Ronnie, thank you for the support. I appreciate that. We'll aim for a goal tomorrow. Normally not possible on a Sunday. Normally Sundays are worse than Saturdays, but maybe we'll get lucky. And if you're around, I'll catch you then. Otherwise, I'll see you Monday, and I'll keep doing this daily thing until I can't. Hi, Max. I'm just finishing, dude, but thanks for tuning into the Twitch stream. It's just a short one today because I need to go and do stuff. But yeah, all right, guys. Thank you very much. Subscribe if you haven't, of course, or follow if you want to join us on a regular basis. Thank you for your likes on YouTube, and I'll see you soon. And GetGoodGuy. We've been great. Dem's got tiny hands. Love you very much. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.